How long was that? Does anybody know? That was quite a fast shit. I don't. That felt pretty quick. I don't know, man. That felt pretty fucking quick. If I had to guess, that was like 3 minutes. Did you wipe? Yeah. What, you think I took a fat shit? I pulled up my pants and I was like back? Nah, bro. I let the shit leak out of my ass onto my underwear, and I'm rubbing it up and down right now. Yeah, I just. How did you know, man? Did you wash your bum? Dude, I live in the 1920s, bro. I use toilet paper. I don't live in the future like you Asian motherfuckers with your $5 trillion bidet, man. I don't have that. I'm a peasant with his fucking 2-ply toilet paper. I rub my ass the old-fashioned way. I don't have that water technology, man. How is a water spray expensive? You're asking why a machine that shoots water up your ass is more expensive than toilet paper. You're asking a device that you install on your toilet that has all the mechanics and parts to shoot water up your ass. You're asking why is that more expensive than a fucking toilet paper? Use a water spray? From where? Water spray from where? My ass? I'm gonna recycle the water in my ass to spray my ass? From where, bro? The fuck you mean water spray? From where? Who the fuck has a hose in their bathroom? That shit's in the garden. From where? Hose. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna pull out a garden hose in my backyard. I'm gonna pull it upstairs into the toilet and I'm gonna hose my ass. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let me just go downstairs, get the garden hose, and just like pull it up all the way up the stairs. Take a left into the bathroom and then hose my ass and keep it there. There's like a big fucking rod going. Yeah, let me just hose my ass. Yeah, that sounds very smart. You buy it once instead of buying toilet paper month after month? Well, obviously a bidet is cheaper than toilet paper if you long term. Yeah, no shit. But I rub my ass the old-fashioned way. How do you think water reaches the toilet? It's a hose. Yeah, where am I getting the hose? Exactly. You guys got any ideas? Where am I getting the hose? Yeah, it's a hose. Let me get a hose. Where the fuck am I getting the hose? Just install it? What am I installing the hose to? To what? Outside. Yeah, but how do I get it inside my bathroom? On the toilet? I have never heard or ever seen an Australian room with a bathroom hose inside their bathroom in my entire life. This is not an Australian thing, bro. You guys are you guys live in the future. I live in the past. We don't have that in Australia, brother. Never heard of someone being like, "Hey man, I just took a shit and I used the bathroom hose." Bro, like what? No one has ever said that in like an Australian conversation. Like they're like, "Yeah, man, just hose my ass in the bathroom." No one has ever said that in the history of this country. They either say, "Yo, I just sprayed my ass," or I like, "Oh, I just wiped my ass." Ain't you guys rich? Yeah. I can't afford a hose though. Can we stop talking about shit? Yeah, but people want me to like install an imaginary hose into like the imaginary plug inside my bathroom that doesn't exist. Because they're like, why? Can't you just do it? It's cheap as shit. Surely you have a shower head? So when I take a shit, I'm going to open the shower. I'm going to reach for the shower head. I'm going to put it under my ass sitting on the toilet. And I'm going to turn it on. And then there's going to be shit water all over the toilet. And then you want me to put it back. Bro, you guys are doing too much. Just wipe your ass with the toilet paper. Just wipe your ass. You either get a bidet or you get like an imaginary hose if it even exists, or you just use toilet paper. What is this, like Dexter's Laboratory fucking... You know what I mean? Bro, just TP, bidet. That's it, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending toilet paper. If I had the chance to put water in my ass, I would. But I can't. Because I think I talked about it to my mom. My mom doesn't want it. I don't know why. She probably thinks it's weird. And two, it probably sounds expensive to install a bidet. Now, I know that if you install a bidet, it's like expensive the first time, but over like the years of using it, it'll probably be cheaper than toilet paper. But I don't know, man. It's like the logistics and the conditions of my lifestyle does not allow me to get a bidet. Because I remember talking to my mom about like, hey, why don't we like buy a bidet instead of wiping our ass? And she was like, nah, I'm gonna buy, toilet paper. Nah. But I remember I brought it up to her. I was like, we should spray our ass with water. She's like, nah. Does she think it's like gay or something? Like water up her ass? Well, it won't be gay for her. Is it even gay, man? Is spraying water up your ass gay if you're a guy? I don't think so. I mean, I have experienced a bidet before. I've been to Vietnam and I've been like to other places in the world. I know what it feels like. It feels really good. Especially when it's like, you guys know what I mean? Hang on a second. Yo, this bidet thingy? Low-key, the bidet spray be feeling kind of good? It does, right? It does. It does. You're not wrong. It's like a fact. It's like a fact. It feels really good. I don't know why, but you know, it feels nice. I want one. But here's the thing. I don't have my own house. I can't just like buy a bidet and install it into my bathroom. I need permission from my parents and my siblings, you know? If I had my own house, I could do whatever the fuck I want with my toilet. I obviously want a bidet and I'm down to buy it, but I can't just be like, yo, install the bidet and then ask for permission later. And 90% sure that if I do, they're gonna say no. I don't know why. They're not about it. Parents do not fuck with the bidet. They don't fuck with it. They think it's weird. Oh yeah? Having a hose spraying water up your ass is weird, and wiping your ass with your fingers isn't weird? So that's what I thought. I reckon to say you're even more gay for wanting to finger in your ass every time you take a shit than having a machine sprayed from far away. That's just me though. Because with the toilet paper, you get in there. You get the full finger experience. It's actually, oh yeah, it's even more gay if you think about it. You're literally fingering your ass every time you wipe it. Well, I mean, you're not fingering it, but you're like sliding up and down. That's a little bit sensual, you know? I don't really fuck with that. Maybe I do. You never know. Maybe I'm into that. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what I'm saying, man. Just put the Eon Sun rocks in the bag. Nice convo, man. Okay, how many people wipe their ass with toilet paper? Am I like the last old peasant? Everyone's on like that new generation water technology. I'm on like the 1920s toilet paper peasant lifestyle. You know what I mean? Oh, good for you guys. Hey, good for you guys. 24 is old? Bro, 18 is old. I use wet wipes? There is no way wet wipes is sustainable. What do you mean? Isn't wet wipes like really bad for your toilet? Even if they say they're flushable? $18 is old? Yeah, bro. The moment the moment you turn 18, you're a fucking fossil, man. Wet wipes are the worst. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes you need a little bit of water to like get it going. What I do is that I have a sink next to my toilet. So I roll like a chunky toilet paper. I lightly tap it on the sink to get it wet. And then I put extra toilet paper around it. And I squish it. And it's like perfect, like wet consistency. Like it's not dripping wet, but it's like in the middle. And it's like a dollar store wet wipe. Is the tech. It is a tech. I don't use wet wipes, man. Sometimes, dude, the thing is that sometimes if you don't wet the tissue paper and you wipe, you might be like rubbing it too hard. Like your ass is too dry and it hurts, you know? But here's the thing, you have to wipe it hard to get all like the remaining off, right? So you need a little bit of water. Cause everyone has had that shit where they can't really wipe everything off without a little bit of water. You know what I mean? Sometimes if it's too dry, it kind of hurts. So you need like a dampening in that area, you know? You like just a little bit, just to like get it going. Sometimes it's not enough. It's too dry. Dude, it's not even gross, man. It's like, that's just life. Same? Dude, elbow. You know what I'm talking about. Like, come on. That's like some real shit right there. Sometimes the tissue paper is too dry. You need a little bit of water. You know? Or else it just won't move. Just spit on it? Yeah, if I'm a psychopath. Then use a hose? Yeah, let me use my imaginary hose. Yeah, just let me pull one out real quick. And let me just hose it. Yeah, the legendary hose that does not exist in my house. It's kind of cheap to install this. Dude, but I don't have that. Where do I put it, man? I can't have a hose on the ground. Whatever this thing is connected to, the toilet, whether I have that or not, I don't really know, man. Also, I don't know, dude. How can you keep the... Because here's the thing. The toilet is in a place where water can flow down. Why is there a... Yeah, why is there like a phone in the shitter? What the... Is that normal? But... Making like business calls on the shitter? What is it? Why is there a phone there? Yeah, like I don't live in the same plane as that picture, you know. The jet spray will change your life? Maybe, man. I kind of like the water method. Bro, taking a shit, wiping your ass with tissue paper, and then having nothing on the tissue paper? Cinema.
X1, Mr. Streamer.
Cinema.
The second anniversary of HSR has been announced and they have teased that the first character banner released is Castorish. And she has a passive that revives teammates despite not being
Yeah, I've never heard about that Castor's passive.
That is why I'm
Fuck
writing
you.
this where in case I lose my bet, it doesn't count.
Do you wash or wipe? I'm not gonna go over this, bro. I'm a peasant. I wash with toilet paper. What? I wash with toilet paper? No, I wipe with toilet paper. I didn't even know that. So, have you guys never taken a shit? I mean, you guys don't wipe your ass. You guys like blast your ass with water, but to all the tissue paper wipers, you never like wipe your ass and then have nothing on the tissue paper? That literally just happened to me 5 minutes ago. It's like, it's cinema. It's cinema. I took a shit. I wiped my ass with tissue paper. I looked at the paper. There was nothing on it. What the hell? Damn, I have the colon health of a Greek god. Damn, this shit is clean. Like, clean. That means you're healthy? Really? I have been eating a lot of fiber. That might be the answer. Eat fiber, everybody. Colon health. I love when the shit is so perfect. It goes straight down when I was staying in my dump truck. I know, bro.
Moon cheered Dex
Yeah, I know.
Chat, get a B-Day. This message is sponsored by Big B-Day.
I do that often, but then I still do an extra wipe to be sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Because like the thing I hate the most about toilet paper is that sometimes you wipe too much and it's too dry and you get a little bit of blood. I get that too. Not that common, but that's like the big problem with tissue paper because it's very dry, you know, and you're rubbing something dry against something very dry. It happens sometimes. Blood? Yeah, blood. Just a little bit. Bro, this chat doesn't know shit about like wiping ass with toilet paper, bro. I understand you, Nerf, me and you. I understand your fucking problem. This chat doesn't get it because they water hose their ass because they're rich. We poor peasants with TP, bro, I know you're feeling because I've shared those feelings. Tissue paper is really dry and sometimes you have to wipe a lot to make sure that everything is off. And when you do that, you might wipe a little bit too hard and the friction is like a little bit of, you know, a little bit. I get it, bro. I get it. I've been there before. I've been there. I've had those problems. Why don't you wipe a little? But yeah, sometimes you go a little bit too hard on your ass, you know? It'd be like that. Sometimes you go too hard. But it's not bad, you know, like, just don't wipe hard next time and you're chill. Thoughts on hand, water, and soap? I mean, I've done that before in my life. I have wiped my ass with my hand. It's fucking... I mean, it's not that bad if you run water while you're wiping and the shit automatically flushes out, but... There's not a lot of situations where I'm doing that. Where I'm doing that kind of shit, you know? Like... That's like... That's when you're like desperate, you know? Like, you got no TP. You got no... spray. But at that point, why don't you just like put your ass on like the sink? You know? Finger yourself while you're at it every goddamn day, bro. I shove a pineapple in my ass. Every day, man. I feel like the spikes gets rid of all the bad stuff in there. Show proof? Of my pineapple ass? I will say though, people who use bidets, they live in the future. Like, wiping your ass with toilet paper is actually caveman 1770s like technology, bro. Everyone should water their ass. Not me though. I'm still wiping my ass the old-fashioned way. Toilet paper. I know, bro. In 2025. Toilet paper. Toilet paper, bro. Not only is toilet paper shittier than water, it's also more expensive long term. Toilet paper only is nasty. I know, bro. I fucking know, man. Well, guys, I have a question. If you live in Asia and you go to a supermarket, does a supermarket toilet have a bidet or does it have toilet paper? Because everywhere I go, no bidets. My city, you go into the city, you go into the bathroom, there's only toilet paper. Only, bro. Everywhere you go in the city in Australia, I have never once seen a bidet. Restaurants, in the city, in the subway, everywhere, I have never seen a fucking bidet. They all have toilet paper. All of them. All of them, bro. Every restaurant, every establishment, you want to go to the bathroom, you go in, toilet paper, toilet paper. Use a hose? Yeah, if I could find one. Do you know where I could find a hose? Yeah, let me just find the magical hose. You know? Bada bing, bada boom. Super easy. Install it. I've never seen a bidet. Bro, I'm telling you, man. This chat, like, does not, like, understand that there are countries that don't have a bidet and a hose. You know what I mean? They're like, just install it. Wow, why hasn't every city establishment building in the country has a hose? You just install it. It's super easy. Wow. Okay, then explain why there's no hose or bidet anywhere I go. Because they where, bro? Yeah, just install it. Okay, why haven't I found one yet? Not even a hose. What do you think you would look like? What do you think would you look like when you live in the 1770s? Bald. But it's easy and cheap? Okay, if it's easy and cheap, why does no building have a hose? We should ask them, bro. I've never seen a hose anywhere. Your country? Yeah, where, bro? I gotta admit though, I would rather trade no hose for everything else that Australia has, but C doesn't. So better public transport, no dog shit smog smoke bike coming from bikes, no like random crossy road Mickey Mouse like mini game when you cross the street. No, I would rather have no hose and bidet in exchange for like better public transport and every infrastructure, you know, which is way better, bro. Honestly, give me that. Yeah, I use toilet paper, but guess what? I have good public transport. And we have good infrastructure. Now, everything is too expensive, but that's another topic. Oh, we have shit internet too. Oh my god, our internet sucks, bro. Japan has the futuristic bidet. Oh, like they shove like an AI robot in your ass and the AI robot cleans inside your ass too, so you get the deep cleanse. That might be peak. I have one of those. If you get shit on your hands, would you use toilet paper only or wash it with water and soap? Bro, what do you think? If I wipe my ass with toilet paper and there's some brown shit on my hand, I'm not gonna wipe it off with a paper and go about my day. I'm obviously gonna wash it off with soap, but what do you think, bro? I'm gonna... Oh, a little bit of shit on my hand. Oop, wipe it with some paper and like, well, no. Of course I'm gonna wash it. That's nasty shit. Oh, a little bit of shit. There we go. Manually take this shit out of your hole? Oh, like just grab it and pull it out? That's kind of peak. Should have licked it. Bro, I just woke up. What am I reading? The Asian chat being unable to comprehend that Australia has no bidets and hose in their bathrooms. They cannot comprehend it. Their mind is just blown. Like, what? What do you mean you don't have a hose and a bidet in Australia? We don't, bro. We don't. Come over here. We don't. You can see it for yourself. We don't got that shit. I thought I was watching yesterday's stream with the bidet talk. I mean, I wasn't even talking about bidets. I was talking about wiping my ass with tissue paper and like nothing showed up on my tissue paper. It was clean. You know, like... When I moved here, there was no bidet, so I bought one and attached it to my toilet. Best decision. I should get one, but my family will not allow me to get one. To install one. How many tissue papers? Too much. Too much TP. You have a squat toilet on your country? No, that's an Asian thing, man. What? Bro, do you think the average Australian can squat down and take a shit? They don't have the mobility for that, man. There's no way the 30-year-old Australian 6'5" white dude can squat down and take a shit, man. Why don't want to allow? No, because it's a different culture, man. In Asia, you squat way more than like compared to like Australia. When are you ever squatting in Australia? A lot of, you know, like I can squat, but I feel like majority of Australians, if you put a squat toilet, you're gonna be struggling because you gotta really squat down and take a shit, you know? Guys, squatting, if you don't know how to squat, I could actually see how it's really painful to squat down. Because when you squat down all the way with your ass almost touching the floor, your fucking ankle starts flexing or something really bad. And if you don't have the strength to like hold yourself up, I could see how it's very difficult to hold that, especially when you're taking a shit. You know? I can do it, but there's a lot of people in my class, like, they squat down, they start hurting a little bit. Squatting is healthier? Well, I mean, yeah, but it's hard if you don't work the muscle to squat. Can you not squat with your heels touching the floor? You have chicken legs? I don't even think, like, bro, like, honestly, if I'm taking a shit at the train station, I don't want to squat down to all the dead bugs and piss, bro. Like, that's fucking nasty. You rather sit on it? Well, I don't shit in public anyway, so I rarely. When I do, I just wipe it with toilet paper and then I sit down. And I don't know. What else are you gonna do? Levitate over the toilet? Squat on the sitting toilet? Squatting while shitting is the way you're supposed to shit? Okay, but who squats on their toilet to shit? I don't care if it's better if nobody does it. You know what I mean? Like, nobody squats on the toilet to shit, bro. Like, that's not a thing that people do. You don't, like, squat. You sit down on the toilet and you shit and you shit. I don't believe you if you say you squat on the toilet to shit. That's not your main way of shitting. You're just lying. You're lying. You don't do that. But it's a squat toilet? I mean a normal toilet. Yeah, no shit, you squat on a squat toilet. That's not what I mean. I mean like your toilet that you shit in every day. You don't squat on it. Yeah, obviously, what else are you gonna do on a squat toilet? You squat. You don't, what? Duh. It's in the name, squat toilet. Stop lashing out. I think I'm being very reasonable to say that nobody squats while taking a shit. Nobody, no, don't, I'm not even like, no one, not a single human being has ever went to the toilet, squatted on it and shitted. You know what I mean? We're running in circles with this conversation. That's not a good idea anyway, to squat on the toilet. Well, I mean, yeah, you might break it. It's an exaggeration, but yeah, I agree. Most people don't squat this shit. No, if you have a toilet, like a normal toilet, you're not squatting on it to shit. I'm talking like 98%. If you have a toilet that you can sit on, there is no way you're squatting on it to shit. And here's the thing, most people have a normal toilet. We're not talking about squat toilets. We're talking normal toilets. You don't squat on a toilet to shit. You know? Those who knows. What is a normal toilet? What do you think a normal toilet is? What do you think? What do you think a normal toilet is? Normal is subjective, bruh. Yeah, because obviously when I say normal toilet, you automatically think of a hole in the ground that you shit in. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, it's subjective. When I say normal toilet, you're picturing like an astronaut fucking... Yeah, that's what you think of. Yeah, of course, bro. Normal, subjective. Oh, it's a hole. That's a toilet too. Yeah, man. That's exactly what I mean. Some people might. Are you that some people? Why are you speaking for some people? Speak for yourself, idiot. You know what I mean. Don't pretend to be like someone else that doesn't understand. Just because you We're talking about toilets now? True. It's kind of a philosophical conversation.